Once upon a time in 1842, King Friedrich Wilhelm of Prussia introduced a revolutionary innovation that would leave an indelible mark on German military history for over 7 decades. The legendary helmet, Pickelhaube, became a symbol of extraordinary spirit on the battlefield, praised by German soldiers and quickly recognized worldwide. The German Pickelhaube helmet is renowned for its distinctive feature, the prominent spike protruding from its top. This was no ordinary helmet. It became a manifestation of Prussia's military spirit and prowess in the early 20th century. However, as if hiding a secret behind the sharpness of its spike, many wondered, what was the true purpose of this striking design? In the 1830s, Tsar Nicholas I of Russia made a monumental decision to replace the infantry's shako hat. The task of creating a new headgear for the Russian infantry fell into the hands of General Lev Ivanovich Kiel, a talented member of the St. Petersburg Academy of Arts. However, while the new helmet for the Russian troops was still in the design process, an unexpected event changed the dynamics. In 1837, Prince Charles of Prussia explored the lands of Russia. There, the Tsar gifted him a unique helmet that was still in the development stage. The prince was captivated by the idea, and upon his return to Berlin, he enthusiastically proposed it to his father, King Frederick William III. Unfortunately, the king disagreed, considering the helmet expensive and unnecessary. Fate took a turn after the king's death in 1840. His successor, Frederick William IV, finally recognized his brother's vision. On October 23, 1842, the Prussian army officially adopted the spiked helmet, later known as the Pickelhaube. This decision set a new trend, surpassing the still under construction Russian helmet project. From then on, the Pickelhaube became a symbol of Prussian valor and military prowess, quickly spreading throughout the German kingdom. The proclamation of the Empire in 1871 made this helmet mandatory for all German forces. Prussian military leaders, such as Kaiser Wilhelm II, Otto von Bismarck, and Paul von Hindenburg, celebrated their successes by posing in publicity photos, showcasing the magnificent Pickelhaube. Essentially, the Pickelhaube was initially crafted from hardened leather, coated with a glossy black finish, and reinforced with metal trim that framed the uniqueness of the helmet. Originally, the first version of the Pickelhaube featured a tall spike, but over time, its height was gradually reduced, and the helmet's shape was altered to fit the head, in a continuous effort to reduce its weight and save production costs. Moving into 1867, efforts to reduce the helmet's weight were further intensified. Weight reduction was achieved by eliminating the metal fastening on the front peak of the helmet, and the metal reinforcing bands on the back of the crown. However, as is often the case in historical narratives, the real challenge emerged during times of war. The early months of World War I exposed the vulnerabilities of the Pickelhaube in facing the harsh conditions of trench warfare. This leather helmet provided minimal protection against shell fragments and bullet splinters, making its wearers susceptible to being vulnerable targets. As leather supplies dwindled, 1916 witnessed the gradual replacement of the Pickelhaube by the new German steel helmet, the Stahlhelm. This helmet was specifically designed to offer better protection against bullet splinters. With the collapse of the German Empire in 1918, the Pickelhaube ceased to be a part of military uniforms, and even the police adopted the Jaeger-style shako. In a modified form, the new Stahlhelm continued to be worn by German forces until World War II. The Pickelhaube, considered a symbol of contemporary fashion, turned out to be less effective when confronted with the realities of the battlefield. Although initially useful for fending off sword attacks, this helmet failed to withstand the tests of modern weaponry. The distinctive spike design on the Pickelhaube was originally created to deflect sword strikes aimed at the head. While the helmet could be easily modified to display rank and affiliation symbols, it seemed ill-suited to the demands of contemporary warfare. The uniqueness of the spike on the Pickelhaube also aimed to attract interest in voluntary enlistment, becoming a part of a uniform that reflected luxury.